So let's start with why. Why did I decide to create a community that is based on networking? There's many reasons, but one of the main reasons is that I see a lot of creators and general people struggling to connect. Even though we are living in a world where social media is the norm and everyone is kind of connected, it's so hard for people to connect. And one of the challenges I see is that there is a disconnection between the human side of a creator and the professional side. And we tend to be very inauthentic when we put our content. And people don't know how to be themselves, which is a problem because now all it does is it creates this bubble of copy-paste creators where everything has already been kind of like out there, but nobody really wants to think outside of the box, basically. Now, I understand, obviously, that nothing is new. Everything is kind of copy-paste. Nothing out there that exists is something that we need to reinvent. Yet, I think there is a difference between inspiration and completely just copying. 80% of creators are quitting within the first 3 months. And the reason is because they don't see any progress and they are disconnected with themselves. They are disconnected with the idea to do this for a longer period of time because they put on a mask. And that is a problem. This community should be really about opening up the humane part of this whole creation journey and connect people. That is really what I think is lacking right now in this world of content and, building that persona online, but kind of like not being in a position where it feels right. And I have been there. That's why we are doing this. That's why I want to build a community that is not only focusing on how to make money on the internet, which obviously is an important topic, and that is going to be part of that, but also to really focus on the network. When I see myself, the most amount of money I made was because of the people I knew. It was of the people that I first provided value for, and then somehow down the line, there was something, an opportunity that came back to me. Not always, but when they came back to me with opportunities, they were usually way beyond what I would have imagined this to be like. We should not limit ourselves as creators and whatever entrepreneurs on the internet, solopreneurs, creatorpreneurs, whatever you want to call it, to this, I have to now create content for the internet and then create a product, a service, a cohort, a workshop, and then scale that to like the infinite amount of whatever. It works, I understand, but the question is, are you that person that wants to do that? Maybe you are a person who just really wants to do that freelance job and build a personal brand around that to get more freelance work. Perfect. Nobody says you need to be a creator on the internet and kind of like put yourself in a position where you don't even want to be. So that is the main reason why I wanted to create a community that connects with each other. There are already opportunities and collaborations happening within this community where I'm like, yes, exactly. This is where we are lacking tremendously as a society. We are not working together anymore. We are all very selfishly kind of like doing our thing and, exploiting everything we can to make as much money as we can. But at the end of the day, it comes back to, are you fulfilled by that? Or is it just something you were sold? So this is an exclusive community. It's like a mastermind. People come together, they connect, they exchange, they help each other. I am in there giving trainings and workshops once in a while, and then there's community calls where we have Q&As. Like, this is all part of the community. But a community is not me putting out content for you guys and you'll just like it and write your little comments and then that's it. No, you have to do the work. That's why you're here, right? You have to be in there and you have to connect with the people. That's why you sign up for. It's like you are in this exclusive club now of creators. They all have something that maybe you don't have, and you can connect with that and you can build your own network. That is what I want to achieve with this. And this is just the beginning. And I'm very confident that there is a space for this, because we have been long enough in a place where things are just really going into a direction where I don't feel comfortable myself as a creator. Okay, that's kind of like the why and what this should be. And how are you now going to be part of this? Well, you're going to be exactly what you need to do. You're going to be part as a member. We are all on the same page. Yes, I am the one who created this community because there is a network that I can bring to the table that I now provide, basically. And I think if I bring something to the table, which is my network, and I think there's a lot of people there that can really open up gates for each other. Like, you need to be the one that is there and connecting with those people, right? But the connection is made. The connection is there. That is what I can bring to the table. And I expect from you as a member to really provide value as well, because that's how you're going to make those connections. That's how you're going to stand out and potentially meet someone that can change your life. Like that, literally. Like, it doesn't even have always to be, in the financial way, but so maybe you're struggling with something and you always want to connect with someone you couldn't because you didn't find that person, and maybe that person is in here. Now, this is Skool. Maybe you are familiar with Skool, maybe not. It's not complicated. It's very straightforward. It's very like gamified, right? Like, it's a place where you feel like you want to be. And maybe you already saw that part, but there is a leaderboard, okay? And that leaderboard basically is showing who is most active and who is providing the most value by upvoting and writing and being active and getting likes from other community members. That means that the content is good, right? Or comments that will rank you in that leaderboard. Use that leaderboard as like this internal competition to provide value in a friendly way, because who knows down the line what that leaderboard could mean. We're just getting started, right? Like, that could mean a lot if you're like very high up there, So let's see where this is headed towards to. I have ideas, but we're going to start slow with this community. Courses will follow. So you're going to see in the classroom, there will be courses added over time. That is now in work. It needs time, but it will be added there over time. It will be exchanged with other content, and it will just become a better and better community over time. It's a long-term project. Hopefully, this is something I can do forever, and hopefully people will be here making friends and sticking around and be just part of this, because I think that's what we really need in society. We need communities and not followers. And real life events. That's one more thing that I think is really on my dream list when it comes to creating something in the real world. Bring people together, rent some venue, and just really host insane shit. Like, that is something I'm working towards to with this community. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this. And I really hope that you can also take this as something different and not just this next community or this next kind of like product you bought now to quickly make some money. Yes, I believe we need the information to be successful on the internet. It's a very fast moving space and things change, but that's exactly why community is so efficient and so effective, because people bring in knowledge from all sides. That's it for now. I will see you inside the community.